Welcome back, Tummy Ticklers of America. This is episode 4 of our pristine series, the Tummy Ticklers USA. And honestly, it's been a great joy to have you guys as our listeners and just getting some time to hang out with my fantastic co-host,
DB.
DB. And of course, I am your other co-host, Colby Heinlein. And honestly, yeah, this episode should be pretty good. You know, just gonna free ball. It's another off Sunday special. You know, Sunday's always gonna be the day where we're gonna absolutely have something for you guys. And if not, it's because one of us died. And there will be an episode dedicated to our memorial. But hopefully that never happens. So
Soon. It won't.
It won't. I don't think so. Okay. Why are you looking at me like that?
I said that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
So, back on to more recent topics. We're going to be talking about things we've seen on the news, recent events, and
yes.
other scenarios that
Horrible
catch
things.
our minds.
Yes. So, you know what I did see on the news recently?
What?
I think you know. It was a pretty big deal.
Are you talking about Toronto?
Toronto.
Freak accident.
Freak
honestly.
accident.
Happens to the best of us.
Somebody, I guess, was playing around with a demon core.
Like we shouldn't have.
They shouldn't have, you know. I think it came in some sort of capsule.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Like
Must
a
have been
bottle of
dropped.
sorts.
Must have been dropped. But yeah, I just took out three nearby cities, Toronto and three nearby cities.
Yeah.
Freak accident. Honestly, my condolences to those families.
I don't even know how that could have happened.
What kind of fucking idiot has
drops a baby ball?
mean-
Drops a
drops-
demon core.
Yeah. Horrible things. But
Foolish people, dude.
foolish people.
It's like they have to have the eye coordination of a baby.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Gang.
But yeah. So what other recent events have happened? Like, what do you think? Actors, movies, songs.
I've been researching too much, but presidency.
What's going on with that?
I have heard there is a increase in independent parties lately, but that is just me going farther away from Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
Yeah. Two corrupt men.
Two hot men.
Listen,
Indeed.
my personal pick of those two bodies
Biden.
would be, honestly, what if they fused?
Old and experienced.
Old and experienced. Yes. Joe Biden has that childish mindset that we all look for in a partner.
The child spirit.
Spirit.
That we all want to know.
And Donald Trump has that feisty,
Body
might call
energy.
you racial slurs,
Perhaps.
kind of personality. And you know what? That's exactly what we're looking for in a good partner.
In a baddie.
In a baddie.
What else would you need?
What else would you need? Falling off of bikes? Losing your hair to the wind?
That was a freak accident.
That was. The glue came off.
It wasn't glue. The wind cut it off. Freak accident.
It was his real hair.
Indeed.
The CIA killed JFK.
It's true.
It's true. It actually did come out. That's actually kind of crazy that happened.
Have you seen the suicide note sent by, I believe it was the FBI, to Martin Luther King asking him to kill himself?
Really?
That was a bit of a yap session, but yeah, that did happen.
That actually happened.
They called him like less than an animal, I believe, and they're like, I can't believe you for doing this. You know what you should do by this date. And of course he didn't kill himself. And
So they killed him.
Supposedly, perhaps.
That's crazy.
Indeed.
That's crazy. This is actually another controversial thing, and I'm not going to say it's true or not, because honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I have heard.
I'm saying, I'm yapping.
I'm also yapping right now. I was at a nice, I was at one of those little circles with some of my friends, and we were talking, and somebody brought up the fact that 9/11 might have been an inside job, only because the security feed cameras were cut off before the attack, and many people reported hearing strange noises, and they reported seeing men with briefcases go in to the restricted areas of the formatted area with briefcases, and they came out with no briefcases.
Could have lost it.
Could have
Happens to the best of us.
I don't know about that's true, but that's just something I heard. So it could have been an inside job, But at the same time, crazy.
My professor
yes,
went into this actually during a day to saying that it was not a inside job, and that there was a chemical reaction that increased the heat drastically in the area the plane crashed, and due to the structure of the building, it just caused a chain reaction of the floors to just start falling. Do I know more insight to that? Probably not. I'm a bit.
I don't. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. It could be anything. I'm just stating what I heard. Of course, I do not. I think it was wrong what those people did. They should have not hijacked that plane and killed those innocent people.
Should have bought their own plane.
What the fuck is this shit? Okay. It's just even airable.
Probably.
I'm gonna air it anyways.
Of course. Well, 9/11 happened. Will we forget? Probably not.
No. Never forget.
Never forget.
Never forget the lives that we lost. Osama bin Laden died like a dog.
CSGO, like a G.
Oh, he did play CSGO. I forgot about that. But he died like a dog. And that's actually good because he was a bastard.
Indeed.
And it's crazy that there are people out there that was reading his like final words note that I guess resurfaced. It was out. It was always out. But it resurfaced like a few months ago, and people actually were sympathizing with Osama bin Laden.
He's literally
a terrorist. Like, I know. He literally, it's not even for America. Like, he literally was killing his own people.
Gang shit.
You know what I'm saying? He, like, I don't know how, and they were actually, like, rioting for this man. That was also when people were...
Was that in his home country or in
No, in America. At the university.
What happened to Never Forget the gang?
I don't know. I do not know. And I also find it... Listen, we're not going to bring too much of our personal lives into it, but I thought it was kind of funny that there were the LGBTQ parades for Palestine, which I thought was funny because they would be killed if they were in Palestine, which I just thought was a little ironic.
A little bit, indeed. Indeed. Personally, my insight on it is like, nigga, what? It's Osama bin Laden. Yeah, he was a good CS:GO player, high ranking, of course. I'm pretty sure you can buy his profile, gang, right?
Okay.
I would love to, honestly, proceed with the legacy, but I think it would be hilarious to play with Osama bin Laden and get cussed at by a known terrorist, honestly. Or get him with that 360.
Okay. I think we're going off topic here.
I'm yapping. Pardon me.
This is none of our personal lives or personal opinions. We're just stating what we've seen, what we've heard, what logically makes sense. You know? Why protest something if you know that the thing you're protesting for would kill you in an instant?
Gang.
Just think about it logically. I don't care. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Gang shit.
That is my personal opinion.
Gang
it's
shit.
America. Land of the free.
Home of the brave.
Home of the brave. But I think it's also home of the stupid, because that's stupid. Yes. Honestly.
Big country. Many opinions.
Big country. Bigger hearts. But they're
Gang
also
shit.
a little stupid.
Speaking of big hearts and being stupid, we always talk about controversial opinion, spiking it. African Americans and how we are, I am African American myself, discriminated against. Of course we are, and we need to fix things daily. But
Indeed.
The most important thing is how Europeans are reacting to it. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You are no better, okay? They speak of being, oh, we aren't racist to black people in our country, when their population is like 2%. Like, dude, there's no black people to be racist to, okay? And then,
It's true.
beyond that, they're like racist as heck to like Turkish people. Like, dude,
They're Turkish!
to be fair.
They make Turkish delights, though. Those are really fucking good. Those are
Like
good.
like
Narnia.
You like Narnia? Gang.
I always thought they looked pretty good. They are good. I've had good.
I think they're a bit weird. I suspected them to be fluffier, like in the movie.
They did look really fluffy.
Yeah, but they were like jelly. You know,
Like harder
I don't
jelly.
Like that. I don't like that.
Like biting into wax.
Like
a softer wax.
Yeah, I don't like the rose flavor, or I feel like if you got the right flavor.
That has a leaf of a flower in it.
I didn't see that.
I had the coconut one.
That good?
Coconut one was pretty good.
I feel like that would be good.
It was pretty good.
Definitely. Gang shit.
But yeah, speak, my good brother.
No, that's mainly it. I just hate European people. I hate them.
We don't like British people. They can get their beans on toast attitude the fuck out of here.
Amen to that. Bro.
Amen.
To that.
And you know what? I love Japan because it's beautiful, but the people are racist as shit, and I don't understand.
Amen to that.
I don't understand why people love.
That.
Like, I love Japan for the scenery and for the beautiful agriculture, but at the same time, I do not like Japan at all because they're kind of racist as hell to anybody that isn't Japanese. Not even black people. It's just anybody.
Gang shit. Honestly, is it racist if they're racist to everyone? That's the real question.
They're just hateful.
They're just a hateful people. Gang shit. Like, dude.
No, but they're not racist toward Japanese people, so they are racist. If you get, the only way you can be hateful towards everyone is if you're also hateful towards your own species, your own group. They're not. They love Japanese people.
A bit too much.
Not
enough. Is their population still at a decline because of
the anime, the hentai, and the body pillows?
Is it?
I think there's a huge amount of older people, and I'm pretty sure that the Japanese women have stopped looking for Japanese men because
I've heard about that.
Yeah, because they've just like given up on the fact, knowing that the only options is a dude that's married to a Nintendo DS.
To be fair, they are kind of hot.
Shut up. No, but or it's that, or it's a dude that still humps his body pillow at night in a one-bedroom condo with bamboo mat floors.
I've heard that they believe, the dating culture in Japan is definitely toxic. Apparently, well, that's what I've heard. Japanese men are like expected to be talked to, you know, and they kind of just like lead on. They're like forced to lead on the men because they get like really offended and like, you know, I don't know, but that's why they sorry, my bad. They like American men better because they're much more courteous than Japanese men, apparently.
But that's also kind of dying out now. We do have a lot of frat boys and fuck boys. But that's also, it's weird because that dies out after they get out of college. Because I'm pretty sure when you get out of college, you realize that being a slut and a hoe, both genders. To clarify, not
we're all terrible people.
Everyone's pretty much terrible nowadays. But I feel like people have realized that that's kind of stupid.
Gang.
That's like, why would you do that to yourself? You know, and also like, it's just too expensive to be doing that. Everything is so expensive here in America. Everything. I literally bought 2 poster boards yesterday, and it took $53 out of my savings account.
As much as the poster itself.
Yes.
It was terrible.
More than the posters. 2 posters.
Terrible.
It was horrible. But yes, Japanese women. They're coming overseas, you know, loving American men, which is good. I honestly might look.
Asian people are hot.
Listen, I can agree with that on some terms. I do not like the ones that literally just like cover them. No, hold on. I'm gonna clarify that. That's not a racist thing. I'm talking about the people that like completely cover their face up with just like makeup and everything, and then they take it off and they're a completely different person. But that's everybody. That's just in general. You know, that's just crazy. But it seems to be happening more in those like okay.
Not a race thing, just a cultural thing.
Just a cultural thing.
Do not enjoy that.
Just a cultural thing, not a race thing at all.
Yes.
Dude.
Indeed. Personally, I do not care if it's
no.
Chinese, Japanese, whatever they are.
Who cares about that? I'm talking about
Asian. They're hot.
No, hold on. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the people that when you get home with them and they just pull off the artificial layer of face that they have on, and it's just like some wrangly ass tooth, like office cleaner. What the fuck did you just say?
I said, to continue.
Did you just say what that mouth do?
No. That's outrageous and unprofessional. As you were saying.
Anyways, I'm going to be looking for either a woman with curly hair and a strong southern accent.
Southern belle
accent.
Mama.
Get out of here.
Get out of my sight.
Yes.
Leave.
Leave.
Get the fuck out!
Listen, after high school, I'm going on an adventure to find my Southern Belle.
Oh, you know it.
Exactly. Or a nice Asian woman. We love the Asian woman.
A Southern Asian woman. Would that be a good mixture or not?
I don't know. I actually have to look into that. Because that sounds
Pretty funny.
pretty
Pretty funny.
pretty funny and pretty hot.
Southern black women, they're cool. I'm just saying, I like the fact that there's an increase of the African American population enjoying Southern culture. A nice fusion,
I like it.
of course, of American cultures.
I love that.
And country music, I do not personally agree with it, but they do have some bangers.
They started it. They started that real soul music.
Gang.
That's where it came from. And honestly,
Gang.
the fuck yeah, it's fucking good music.
Gang
I
shit.
have it on my playlist. I listen to this shit every day.
Hey, gang shit.
Fucking Elvis wouldn't be a thing if not for that Southern soul.
Everything came from that gang. I'm
That's
saying
it's true.
Southern soul to jazz to
Oh.
rap music to funk.
Dude, I agree with that. On so many levels. It's beautiful.
What do you think about funk, Corby?
Funk? Well, I do enjoy listening to some Jamiroquai.
What's that?
It's the people that made like dun 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 dun.
Know that
The
spot.
virtual reality song, you know. You know the song that Napoleon Dynamite dances to?
Vaguely?
Fake Can't Heat? Come on. They do virtual insanity. Remember that one Family Guy episode where Peter's like moving in the room, standing still, and then Ollie's moving around him.
Dancing, walking,
Yes.
moving around furniture.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes,
that's the
yes.
song. That's the song they originally used.
Funky.
Funky. It's very funky.
Indeed, I love that song.
Yes, they made that song, and honestly, I listen to that like every week. It's amazing.
Doing shit.
Yeah.
I do that. I play that song while I clean my room every night. I don't clean.
All right, folks. Well, time for a sponsor. Yeah, 17 minutes in. Honestly, time for a sponsor. All right. Well, we're gonna get right into that sponsor.
You ever think, hey, aliens, hey, octopus, whatever you want.
Yes.
You want to get people surrounded by that? You want to indoctrinate some people? Memphis Society Cult Starter Pack. A great product known across the nation for spreading the finest of cults. Suicide cults mainly. That's an additional starter pack. But more on the topic.
$50 extra.
$50 extra, of course. Great product. I started my own cult personally. But I thought it was great.
It was great. I'm personally a part of his cult. You know, it was good. Good revenue. And honestly, that the Memphis Society, they really know what they're doing. It comes with hoods, any color, but the most picked one is a white color. I don't know why that is.
I thought that was dying out pretty recently. More into green hoods. But it also comes with a nice curvy knife, just like you see in the movies. I'm saying, what cult doesn't have a nice curvy knife to stab to?
Exactly. It has a
things
totem. You can specialize and customize your totem. And
Anywhere
that's
you
free.
want to.
And that's free. That's a free add-on. Just customize the
That's some
totem.
good customer service right there.
It is. They answered all my needs. You know, like what do I do if there's a traitor amongst the group?
Take his family. Honestly, it says that in the manual at the very beginning, if you read to section 3, but a arson kit for any traders who leave the society, a full-blown 9mm pistol
Silencer.
with a silencer.
Yeah.
For any situation. Everything you need, everything you want.
Think
It's
about it.
Memphis Society.
Yeah, if you can think about it, it's probably in the kit. And if you're a little goofy and you just want to have some fun with your members, toilet paper kit. Toilet that paper their house, you know? If that's just some little
Just to
kitty,
goof around.
just to goof around, you know? And if you really want to goof around, and this is like if you're just in it for the funsies, there's been a recent in-spike of demon cores lying around. Demon core their house. Fuck it. Go all the way.
Just for fun.
Just
to
for
goof.
fun. Just to goof.
There's also a blood altar if you need it.
Yeah.
No issue.
No issue.
Free shipping and everything.
Now, I would say, don't tell the FBI about this. But it's good shit.
High quality shit.
High quality shit. But yeah, check it out at always. Go through our website.
TommyTickLers.usa.com.
And
All caps.
All caps. And their site will be linked in our site. And it will go to their site, of course.
Of course.
But yeah.
Make sure to put in TommyTicklers.rs. Don't tell your mother. And the promo code to get 50% off.
What is that?
On what?
That's like, you'll be spending about $25.
$25 on all of that with a free demon core.
With a free demon core, if you use our promo code in the next 24 hours. So, guys, that will be the end of our sponsor.
Now, right back to it. Right back to it. Now, one topic I really wanted to get onto is Peter Pan and the recent spikes of kids and orphanages going missing. Where do they go? Where does he come from? How old truly is he? Is he a kid?
Is he a pedophile?
I would say so.
I think
Anyone wearing that
tight
hat.
Tight hat?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he's a groomer. And honestly, I don't... You just lick your lips.
No.
I think that he, personally, he can't be magic. Magic's not real.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We do not know. They say many sightings have seen him flying into the orphanages, but...
I think they're on acid.
I think they are on acid.
As usual.
As usual. Common, you know.
With orphanages.
Of course. Most of these things happening in New Orleans. So.
Gang. It could be a demon. Is he a demon?
Is he a demon?
There has been a spike of demon cores.
Demon cores, witchcraft. You get there. If you piss anybody off in New Orleans.
Boom. Just like the Philippines. Just saying.
Cursed.
Done. Not doing that. Not going to Hades. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But honestly, there's been a lot of speaking of Wonderland and some survivors, quote unquote, coming back and saying that shit was crazy and there were pirates there.
Pirated?
Pirates there.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Are they
Oh,
Somalian?
yes. One was Somalian. But one was this alleged Captain Hook. Lost a hand to a gator, I'm hearing. And honestly, like the fairy tale, I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure this is just a groomer going around grooming kids, stealing them from the orphanages, keeping them in a basement or dwelling of some sort. Because there is a recent stench in the New Orleans sewers that has been going around. And the officials are right now actually looking into it. They do not know what it is. I know. It's
like legitimately?
Legitimately.
Oh.
So they're actually going to be looking into that in the next few days here. And hopefully we find that it is Peter Pan and his grooming spree.
And his groom group, as I like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they're filled with hallucinogens as they are kidnapped, and that's the reason why they imagine this wonderland of sorts.
And usually these suspects, these people that go through these and make it out, they usually have the stench of the sewer, and they are usually seen leaving from a lower elevation.
Then again, hear me out. They are orphans.
They
They
are
are
orphans.
expected to smell like shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
They come from a high elevation. Elaborate on that. What do you mean by that?
No, they come. Well, they've been seen coming from lower elevation, and from the lower elevation is the sewage pipes.
What do you mean by they seen from entering from a low elevation, like
Leaving.
just like down south?
Yeah, they like coming up the hill.
Gang.
Kind of like that. Coming up elevation. You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
You know. It's crazy. Now there is one suspect that, and this is where it gets a little choppy because all these victims coming out of the sewers or smelling of the sewers, or there's this strange smell, but there's one victim that I was actually seeing coming out of the sky.
Really?
And I don't know if this is for sure, because this is just word of mouth. There's no proof, no officials have saying anything.
No videos, really? You think something like this would have to been at least video?
It happened so quick. He came out of the sky, and he did smell like sewage, and he smelled bad. But they saw him coming out of the sky, and it was like little particles around him, which some say is the pixie dust. I'm assuming these people are on drugs. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, but then again, we don't know. Could be. And so honestly, we'll be hearing from the officials in the next few hours.
Hopefully, that would be great.
Hopefully, honestly,
we need to get this guy out. Honestly, is his name even Peter Pan? Like, is that a cover name, or is that his legit legal identity? Like,
Only God knows.
Only God knows, gang. On gang.
So, yeah. Yeah, I hope they get. We'll be definitely be covering this topic in later episodes.
Yeah, we all
Might be
follow
two.
up
Yeah, might be
later
two
for us.
episodes. Might be one episode. We honestly do not know however long this will be taking, but hope it's soon. Hope they find these victims
That bastard.
and that bastard pedophile groomer. And yeah.
Yeah. Well, that is episode 4 from the Tummy Ticklers USA podcast. On our off day special. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, tickle your tummies, America.
Yeah, and we do have a disclaimer. We said some pretty controversial shit today. But remember, that's what we do here at Tickles.
We get to the real shit.
We get to the real shit. And, yeah.
Yeah.
So, stay classy.
And
Ticklers
tickle
of
those
America.
tummies.
Tickle those tummies. All right. Bye-bye.